tips and tricks to DIY your own book cover. Hi, I'm Emily Michael. I'm an indie author and a freelance book editor, and this is part 2 of a little series on book covers. Step 1 is to learn whatever you can about cover design. If you learn by reading, I highly recommend the Non-Designer's Design book and or The Design of Books. Now, I haven't read this one yet, but it's put out by the same people who do the Chicago Manual of Style, and they have a whole series of books on writing and publishing that are well regarded throughout the industry. If you learn by watching, you can go to the Tube of View and search up videos on DIY book covers. If you learn best in a classroom setting, you can try online classes or see if there is some sort of local class through a community college or a university extension about cover design or graphic design in general. For those who just learn best by doing, go over to Canva, CANVA, and just start playing around with some of their templates for book covers. The next step is to pick out the app you're going to use. As mentioned before, Canva is a great resource for newbies because you can start at the free level and you've got access to lots of elements that are licensed for commercial use, which I'll get into in the next part. But the gold standard for book design is Adobe InDesign. However, it is an Adobe product, so the learning curve is steep and it's a $23 a month cost. For things that are in between those 2 points, you have BookBrush, which is like Canva but designed specifically for authors, and Affinity Publish, which is like Adobe InDesign. I understand that it has a little less functionality, but you're looking at a $70 one-time fee, which means that it pays for itself in 3 months. This is going to be a 3-part little mini series, so join me for part 2 where I talk about those commercial licenses.